Okay. Before, first of all, Shavua Tov. So before Rosh Hashanah, I was debating what topic I should talk to you. And since we have to ask Mehila, and the first one they should ask that the Mehila is the husband from his wife and the wife from the husband. They can do it. Okay. Who wants to be first and who's going to be second? I leave it up to you. The question is very good. Question is very good. And I will answer along the way. What was the question? I'll tell you what is it. A couple came to me, and the lady is saying, we're married already for 10 years, and we have 4 kids. Our life is, more or less, we have ups, we have ups, downs, but what? So I said, so why are you here for? What can I help you with? So she said, something is bothering me very much. No? So what bothers you? He said, when we're going down in the relationship, meaning when we're having argument, my husband all the time saying the same thing. We made a mistake that we got married. Chabal. And then maybe we should get a divorce. And I hear time after time after time. Sometimes, let's say one of the spouses saying something and the other one don't want to accept it. So, I disagree with this. And what? So, בוא נתגרש. Let's get a divorce. So, is this, where is it coming from? Are you chicken? You're not going to do it. So why are you saying it? Huh? I know you're talking, but why? So don't say. Nothing you have to say. Huh? But if it pogea, it's very helpful. It's very helpful. Ma? Okay, so go ahead. ממש רחמנות. Make me a tissue, please. No, I'm starting. Also, you guys are okay. Maybe okay. Okay. Now, when the atmosphere gets better, okay, and we're talking, but still inside, it's very helpful that now we're losing the trust, because why is he saying it all the time? Maybe something is on his mind. And maybe he is preparing something behind my back that I don't know. Why is it? It's sounds familiar, no? It sounds familiar. Okay, good. So she told me, you know what? I have a cheshek sometimes to tell them, and you know what? Let's do it. Okay. So I said, okay, so what do you want from me? What can I do in this case? And the question was, if there is a way to stop it. There is a way to stop it. Why is he saying it all the time? Is bothering you, and especially when he doing it in front of the kids. This is already this is over the bridge, and the kids got very frightened. All right. So all this threatening has a price at the end. At the end, the price. And she told me, I don't know what's on in its mind. No, it all the time bothered. So why is he here? Maybe he wants to use me. And when something will happen, he will dump me. So why should I be good to him? Okay, so it creates a monster we think is a joke, but this is not a joke. And yet, beside the point, then by Erev Yom Kippur, you have to say sorry. And you think it's a joke, I said it because I was upset. Don't take me seriously. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to observe it. Okay? So now, I can relate to it very much. Again, it's very difficult for a woman, especially to the kids, to hear that the father wants to leave them. But where is it coming from? Every problem that's coming across us, the first thing that we do, we want to dive in and say, where is it coming from? It's not, what you're saying is already a symptom. What caused you to say that? That's the problem. So we have to go under. Why are we saying it? So there is many reasons why we're saying it. Okay. Sometimes, Be'emet, you disappointed. That's not what you expected because you had too many, dreams that bichlal not doable, especially people that watching too many movies, right? So they think that the life will be like Indian movie in this one, Raj Kapoor and another one. This one is a and that's gonna be okay. Which is all illusion. Sometimes it can be that Be'emet, the other one, don't supply the things that he's supposed to, and you feel very disappointed. Very disappointed. And now I'll tell you more than this. When you got married, you found your other half. Your other half. It can be in the first time, Rarely it can happen in the second time. The first time be'emet, not meant to be. Okay, so it's the second one that this goes very well. It can happen. It can happen. So now, is there a child of yours that you cannot cope with? Right? Why you cannot cope with this one? You can cope, and with this one you cannot. The child that have your character, you're not going to be able to deal with it. The child that have the character of your husband, you're going to be very nice to. Why? Because Pitom you see yourself in a mini version, and you cannot take it. Yeah, that's what it is. You see yourself in front of you, and I don't want to see it. Sometimes, your wife or your husband is your second half, and you see something in your second half, actually that you don't like it. That you don't like it. So you want to say, I don't like it. But you have a problem. Because this is your second half. Because she or he becomes the mirror. You see how you look, that's who you are. You know? It's the same thing as the child that tell you, don't tell me what to do, right? Don't tell me what to do. That's exactly what you're saying to your wife, and you get upset. What? Because you see yourself in the mirror. That's you, Habibi. How does it feel? Good. And you cannot take it. Yeah. Another reality that I want to bring in is when the couple is on the same, not the same level spiritually. That creates also big problems. Let's say the wife, she is growing up, and this husband still with the vodka and shashlik, and the מה מבלבל את המוח שלי? leave me alone עם השטויות שלה, תשימי יד פה, put socks, bulletproof, I don't care what you're gonna do, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, מה את רוצה ממני? What do you want from me? And she cannot take it. Why don't you, and it creates problems, wah. Okay? Why? Because you don't see eye to eye what is important. For what's important for you, for this guy is not important. Or the opposite. If it became rich, keep out there, and you, Habibi, Kara, Fifth Avenue, mini skirt, doesn't make a difference if you don't make a difference. That's the style. Yalla. Nails, like the witches, kind of style. And the husband, put tefillin, he goes to the mikveh. And now he has to walk with her on the street, but not. If he feels בכלל to. So, and yet, if the children are getting influenced by the one who is less religion, and they take everything kaka, that's a problem already. Because now the kids will get hurt. And this is a problem. So now, one is one is spiritual and the other one is physical. You get so frustrated and you say, you know what, maybe באמת will not belong to each other. So,
what should they do?
No.
That's very true.
No. You see? That's a very good question. But that's not the problem. The problem is, do you care for your spouse or not? If you care, because I always said, always, the religion is not the reason to get a divorce. It's just to make the problem exposed out in the open. You never care for each other. The one that he sees, let's say if it's the husband or if it's the wife, and she don't want to follow him, or he doesn't want to follow her, it means, okay, you live your life, and I live my life. Meaning I don't care what happened over here, and you don't care what happened to me, and let's live with peace like the Israelis and the Palestinians, okay? Ceasefire. No, come on. They're stuck in the middle. So you don't care for the kids also. It's another problem. The kids are reclaiming so much that we love. How can you love a kid when you see you mixing up your kid because you don't want to move forward? You don't want to. Why? You find yourself a comfortable zone with friends that there's nothing to learn from, right? Only to be more heavy and heavy until you're gonna get diabetes, and then maybe you're gonna wake up, right? If you care for your kids and for the family, either you got married to create a family. Where are you? Meaning you don't care. That's the bottom line. You can give me excuses. I'm not gonna buy it. מה מהות ראש חודש? בוא נשמע, נראה. חברי. Okay. Work is fine. Work, you're still dealing with mitzvot. If you want to do something with your friends, first let me tell you what a friend means. Okay. The Pirkei Avot says, "עשה לך רב וקנה לך חבר." When you buy something, you connected to it because I put an effort, I got this money, I bought it, it's mine, don't touch it. Your friends, as long as they can get something out of you, they'll get. The moment that you come to them for help, they say, Opa, we don't need him. Shalom, let's look for somebody else. That's not a friend. I didn't say anything yet. I'm just explaining what a chaver means. A chaver, that's something that cares for you. A chavruta in the yeshiva, it can be a chaver. Why? He told me, since you didn't come, he called you up and said, why are you not in the yeshiva? I said, I don't feel well. Okay, I'm coming to your house and we're going to learn together in the house. All right? He cares for you. He said, where are you? Come, I'll teach you. Let's learn together. That's called, yeah, מלשון מכובד. We connect. No friend of yours can be up to a certain point. זהו. לא, בכלל, all the definitions that we using, we don't. We because it's a mistake. Absolutely, absolutely. You see, when a couple coming to my office before they get married, and I ask one simple question: why do you want to get married? And they're looking at each other, and they're smiling at each other because they're saying quietly, because we love each other. The moment they say this, no, please don't say it. What's wrong? We desire each other. Because 2 weeks after, it's not going to be the same anymore. No more love. Do I have to tell you? So we interpreting desire became love. Love is an investment. You have to invest at least 10 years on each other to start to love, to start. You know? In my age, I can say you, yes, I love my wife, yes, because we invested years and years and years and years. Now, okay, why are you so attached to your kids? Why? Because you invested day and night, night and day, right? You're connecting to something that you invested, something that you're not invested, there's no love. So just met each other, went out 6 times, and you say, I love you, מה אתה משוגע? תגיד. אוי ואבוי. So back to Rosh Chodesh. Back to Rosh Chodesh, I did not forget. You know, I used to do it in my shul. Why not? Why not? But I'll be there. I'll come. We make food, eat. But we'll do something. We will learn. We will learn. לא, מה הוא עושה? זה טמבל זה. מה איתו? זה ככה. זהו. What did you gain? At least if you do something, learn something. Learn. A friend is somebody to learn from. Most of the friends, they take you to bad places. That's not a friend. That's an enemy. So I'm sorry I have to break all the mithusim, you know, but it's part of my job to break everything that you think that is. If it's good, I'll come to tell you, forget it, it's not good. Forget it. I'm sorry that I have to do this to you. What can I do? That's my job. Now, another thing that's devastating, we like to compare. And this is very not fair. Usually people that I know, and I know exactly what's going on there. Pitome I see them outside at the wedding of somewhere, pitome you see Romeo and Juliet. And Chas v'Shalom, if they're not going to sit together in the house, he is running away from her, or she running away from him, He is there on his phone, and she is there, I don't know where. But when they're going outside, oy vavoy, if it's not mixed seating, oy vavoy. I want to sit next to my husband. All of a sudden, she wants to sit next to the husband. Why? Because everybody wants to show outside that they nice couple. And you see it, and you say, look, she smiled at him all night. Why you cannot smile? What's your problem? Why can't you smile? Or pitoom they see that the husband went to the cocktail place. He brought his wife something to drink. He said, when was my last time that my wife brought me a drink? But this is only a show. You don't know. You don't know what's going on there. Don't compare nobody to you. Every time a couple goes to be a guest at somebody else's home, 90% of the cases, it's becoming a war zone. Did you see how he got up? You sitting there like, did you see what he did? 5 minutes, he didn't sit. All the time in the kitchen, out of the kitchen. This is this. Like you, like the Pasha, you sitting there. Huh? What?
Various issues, not just
You saw a movie. Don't get excited. When you're going, who knows how much they're cursing each other? No, you don't. Yes. Yeah, but again. Let's say she told him, if you're not going to help me, that's the last time I'm going to bring guests home over here. So he had no choice, right? Yeah, he got up like a bubale, right? And he went inside and outside. Yeah. And you came Dafka this night and you saw him going in and out, in and out. And back to you, right? Back to you. You're gonna be a source of Lashon Hara. Why? When they leave your house, they're gonna say, Miskena ishto miskena, but basti. But basti miskena. The husband sits there like the Emir Shel Bukhara, doesn't move. באמת, such. I don't have to say anything. I really don't want to say anything. Why? I'll tell you why.
We don't have to do. What do we have to
You don't have to do nothing. Finally, I said, well, buddy. תמיד ג'ק, תתחיל להרים. Next time I'll come in, I'll bring my jack, so every time I talk, I will have it. Listen, if I have to tell you what to do, meaning we're not in a good place. Why? If באמת you care for the person, who have to tell you? So you learn one time you're not going to do it right. So second, you see, all these excuses might be very good for a joke, but in real life, don't forget, life is a marathon, is not 100 or 200 meters that you have to run. Life is a marathon. And if you build it right from the beginning, the end is going to be very good. One day you're going to get old. Don't forget it. You're not going to stay like this. You talk like this because you're still young and you think, one day, okay, if Chas v'Shalom something happened, you need each other. Think long run. Don't think short terms. Only people with the mind of a child, they don't think what's going to happen tomorrow. We have to build it up in such a way that even if there is a storm, nothing will move. It will stay the same way. So all this, what you did, what you didn't do, and friend says, your mother, your wife, he wants to help his wife. His friend telling him, you're not a man. I heard once, in my own ears, I'm sitting somewhere, you told my ear, the wife saying to the husband, Bishop John, Kaim Shua. Selam Soch, Shuka Sudamo. In my house, it didn't do all this. I'm good down here as a Nash Alzoy. I hear all this and my legs shaking. I want to say something, but I say if I'll say now, you know. And so I kept quiet, but then I spoke to the man, 2 days after. I told him, listen to me. Your parents have the total picture of what you're doing, but he was a man. He said they can say whatever they want. I don't want to live like them. No, he said, I'll do it. He said, I'll do it. If my parents don't like it, they have a problem. They have a problem. You see, I looked at them, I told them, you a mensch. You're a mensch. That's the way to go. Yeah. He said, I have only one wife. I don't have 5 of them. And if I talk now, okay, from a selfish point of view, okay, let me get off this track now, and let me talk selfish now. Do you have a car? Do you have a car? Are you taking care of the car? Huh? It's not a lease. You bought it. And you pay top dollar for the car. You, Habibi, you do inspection and you lubricate this car and you put gas and you wash it and everything else. Only metal. you have a person over here. Imagine your wife, chas v'shalom bar minan, nobody should see it, will get sick, and the house is shut off. A person in my shiur, one day he comes, Habibi, smile, kacha, I say, huh? I say, Rabbi Haimoff, finally Hashem answered my prayers. I said, Baruch Hashem. מה הרווחת? He said, no. My wife decided that she is going a summertime to Israel to her parents with the kids. Baruch Hashem. 1 month I'm going to have peace and quiet. He couldn't wait until they're going to get on the plane. He came back to the shiur with a smile. He bought the people sushi and this. מסיבת הודיה. מסיבת הודיה. Okay, good. 2 weeks he was ככה, וזה. Third week, פתאום I sing ככה. מה קרה? רבי חיימוב, I think I'm going to change the ticket. I'll bring them back. Huh? Yeah. I'm coming to the house and empty and gloom. Nobody talked to me. I miss my wife. I miss my kids. But I told them, take a picture before and after. And second, this is the only one. Not your parents will look after you because they're going to be already, where, I don't want to say it. Your kids, each one will go to there, again, especially boys go after their wife, bye-bye, yeah. Only if you have a girl, you're a lucky one, so they'll take care of you, okay? People that, a wife, once I saw it in my shiur, I lost control. באמת, I lost control. I said today, I'm going to pound them. They will not be able to get out of the chair. Well, somebody in the shiur, his wife gave birth to girl number 3. Oh, you should see his face how he walked into the shiur. Tisha B'Av, next to him was Purim. לימון. כאילו, מי יודע מה קרה? Who knows what happened? And he sits down כזה מסכן, and everybody, ככה, shoot. I left what I prepared, I prepared to, and I started to talk. I say, first of all, he became a partner again with Hashem. In every child of yours, you're becoming partner to Hashem. Are you understanding? 3 שותפים באדם, 3 partners in every child of yours. Abba, Ima, and the main one is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay? Ima giving the red parts, Abba giving the white parts, and Hashem giving the Neshama. You're becoming a partner with Hashem. What's wrong with you guys? That's number 1. I told them whoever don't have a girl is cursed. Cursed, miskin. Because okay, good. Don't stop. My mother had 5 boys. She said, until I'm going to bring a girl, I'm not going to stop. And she brought 10 years a girl after me. I was 10 years old. My mother was already quite older. She said, I must have a girl. Who taking care of my mother now, 97 years old? Only my sister. Everything, my sister. What can I do? I'm stuck here. She's gonna get clean out. The kelim will be clean, Habibi. So the girl will come, but at the end you're going to stay with your wife. If we're smart, if you're a businessman, I'm talking now selfish point of view, not what the Torah says. Selfish. I have to make sure that she is well, she is rested, well fed, everything is fine, she is happy. If not, what's gonna happen? Every man that I saw, Chas Shalom, when his wife passed away first, he wasn't able to stay. After a few months, they can't. This is only good for when you're young. Okay? Right away, they fall all the way down because they are the only one who going to take care of you at the end. No matter who you kids are, they can be tzaddikim, but each one has his own home. He has his own. Okay? You're gonna need each other. Your friend with your friend that you used to eat with them shashlik, for sure they're not gonna be there. For sure not. So if you're a businessman, you have to know where to invest.
People you retire.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So now, the people who have all these kind of things, maybe I'll depart, maybe I'll look for a different one. Let me tell you something. First of all, I never seen yet a couple that got a divorce. On a paper, yes. But you have kids, you never get divorced. You never get a divorce. I want them now. They you're gonna see him all the time. Send me the money that they promised me. I don't want to send you. Back and forth all the time. And then imagine they have bar mitzvah. If the child is a boy, bar mitzvah is this. You have to be there. Now you're going to see them again. Not only him, his parents and the brother. And you're not going to get rid of it. You're not going to get rid of it. So this has to stop. Unless if we have a situation that the man met sick or she is ill, then we have no choice. Okay, then we have no choice. But I'm talking about normal situation. All these machshavot, maybe I'll wind up in a better place. It's all a social yetzirah. Because now you don't feel good over here. You think maybe when I'll get free, then, and Behemet, I saw it many times. Not one time and not 2 times. They gave a get, or she got a get, and said, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Shepetaranu. 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they were, pitome they see, Shabbat, I'm all by myself. holidays, I'm all by myself. No one to talk to. Uh, what did I do to myself? Right? Do I have to tell you how many couples I brought back? Huh? Endless. I said, why did you do it? And now they're behaving. Now they learn how to behave because they tested it and they saw. So why are we saying it? Why are you saying it? If you're saying it and you're not going to do it, so you're talking like a child. You're talking like a child. So now, so I want to tell you one thing. Be'emet, nobody, when you say, let's get a divorce, it doesn't mean it at all. It's only its reaction of frustration. He doesn't know what to do, so he said, you know what, en malasot, let's depart. Which is very, very childish, extremely childish. Okay. Meaning, when he says, let's say he want to tell you, okay, the relationship are, okay? So what he have to do? Seek for help. You know, people think that I was born with all these books in my mind. Not correct. Not at all. Every course that there is, I'm jumping in. Maybe I will learn something that I didn't know before. Meaning, when you want to change, what will stop you? We got used to sit on this chair, not to move, and just complain. You like this, you like this. And she's saying, atakara, atakara. Atkara, atkara. Okay. Until when? You criticize and everything else. Did it help you? No. As mousy. So what are we going to do? Action. When a person wants something, nothing will stand on his way. Nothing. This is what I spoke today afternoon. My lungs already came out. And then people, when they're not coming forward in the level of the religion, they have excuses. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready yet. My family will be against me. I don't know how can I go to my work with a wig or cover my head. All this is take garbage can put next to you, throw it inside. Because when you want something, and the proof is, I'll give you a proof, okay? Did you see once a person with diabetic? Yes. Very bad. He has to shoot himself 2 times or 3 times a day insulin. He can get a stroke any second. Any second. And especially when he's overweight. He came someplace, he saw a cake that he likes. First thing that he does, he wants to see where is his wife. She is not, because she is the only one who cares. He should not eat this. His wife is not there. Meaning, the biggest value that we have, the most important thing is life. You're ready to do everything to stay alive. A person ready to sell his life for a piece of cake, meaning the urge for the cake overcoming the urge for life. How can it be? Because he wants the cake. No matter what's going to be the outcome. I want the cake. If a person will do this, say, I want to do tshuva, I don't care what other people say. Finished. Meaning it's not that we cannot. We don't want to. When we wake up when something bad happens, then everybody starts to run with like a chicken without a head. Check the mezuzot, check the tefillin, makara, yes, left, right. Now they're ready to do everything. So, if a person wants to change his life, what's holding you? You are the brave one, okay, that I see over here, every Jew, right? You are here, okay? So most probably you will make it. Most probably. Yes, because you're interested and you're serious and you want to change, you will change. Or you will change. Where is everybody?
Know the secret.
מה?
You know the secret of it.
פשי, אתה יודע איפה פשי, מה? פשי בובו. I know the secret.
I saw one person, I said, where you come? He said, I don't know why I said. C'era una panagana.
I get a telephone call. My husband, you have to see us emergency. Okay, I said, what? What? Okay, down tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning. Emergency. No, I cannot because I have to go to work. So it's not emergency. So why are you telling me an emergency? Meaning they're not serious. They're not serious. If it's emergency, sometimes I come home, they're sitting in the car waiting for me to come home and say, you have to see us. That's emergency. They're sitting in the car an hour, 2 hours until I come home. And then I'm tired, exhausted. Okay? I have to say to my everything. So, okay, go. But why to get to this point? Where were you before? We like to do actions after, not before. You know, let me end with the joke. Okay, let me end with the joke. As usual. You know, in Russia, it was a time you're not allowed to bring any drinks, wine and this into the country. Asu, if they're going to catch you, oy vavoy. The Jews, somehow, they're waiting for these kind of things. Huh? They know how to smuggle, and they have also ideas, very bright ideas. Somebody said, you know what? Let's fake a funeral. We'll bring a coffin, and we put inside all the drinks, and everything else. And we're gonna walk, cross the border. So the, the police, they will let us go. Okay, that's what they're doing. They fill up there and they carry share Lamalos, okay? And they say, okay. The police, they see Macarapo, they say, okay, go. They do, Father said, 100% good. Now, every day, every funeral, every funeral. Okay, now they got used to it. At the beginning, they used to look at Zagot stuff. Now they got used to it. Somebody going with the phone, the other one. One officer was a smart one. He said, "What kind of levaya is this? I don't see no tears, no proof. Let me check it out." If he goes out from Putke, he said, "Hey, hello, stop, huh? I have to inspect." He said, "Hey, hello, you cannot open it up. There is that person." I said, "Let me go. Move. Let me check it out." Oh, well, he took out his gun and said, "Move. If not, I'm going to shoot at you now." Oh, everybody started to shake. He lifted up the cover and said, I knew it. And now everybody started to cry and said, woo, woo. Nothing. So he told them, "You stupid. You should have cried before. Now it's too late to cry. Now it's too late to cry." He always knows how to cry, not before. So when you see something that it doesn't seem right, chick-chack, you have to look for advice what to do. It's not a shame. It's part of Limud Torah. That's part of the Torah, you know? Because if you don't know, you're going to hurt each other. And it is the worst avonot that you can do. It's in your house. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing people going outside. This is in your house over there as avonot barminan. Here comes the pizza. You see? That's it. Meaning, it's time to finish. כל הכבוד. I'll tell you more than that. The people who come, I appreciate them much more than people who are not coming. Because they want to get their life better, and that's what Hashem wants from them. By not coming, I have no respect for them. You see, it's exactly upside down. You see, why don't they see it that it's a session of like you coming to the yeshiva to learn? I'm teaching you what to do. I'll tell you what. Once in Koilel, my Rabbi was, alav shalom, a person that never looked at a different woman in his lifetime. All the time, until I tell him it's okay. I was the Shabbos goy. I was yeah. כל היום בתוך המקווה עולה יורד. If he's going to the bathroom, he's not going to wash. He has a mikveh in the house. He goes into the mikveh, up and down. Yeah. חסיד, צדיק, לא מסתכל, ככה כל הזמן ככה. Okay? One day he told me, I have to teach you, so you're going to teach other people. What does it mean, intimacy life? He said this. I said, so he looked at me and said, what's wrong? So I told him, you Sadiq, and you're going to talk to me about this. He says, what's wrong with you? Now he started to talk, to explain me detail by detail by detail by detail, and my face became white, green, yellow. Then the person don't look בכלל, and he talks. Even I don't talk like this. Again, he looked at me and said to me, what's your problem? Rabbi, I'm not expecting this from you, somebody else but you. He told me something with you is wrong. So, why saying it? He said, tell me something. Did you put this morning at tefillin? I said, of course. He said, so what's the difference? Do you know where to put it? I said, of course. And if the color goes off, do you know what to do? I said, yes. And if it's too big or it's too small, you know what to do? Yeah. He says, so why this is different than your feeling? This is mitzvah and this is mitzvah. It's the same way you know the details over here. You have to know the details over here. Why are you becoming paid? He said, this is a Torah I'm teaching you. He taught me a lesson for life. For life. Why they have to be ashamed? Why when you're opening up a book is not ashamed? Right? So if he comes with his wife and say, we cannot, okay. Very good. So we're going to teach you how to connect. And that's what Hashem wants. It's a mitzvah. Because until now, you're not fulfilling the mitzvah. There is a mitzvah v'simach et ishto asher lakach. To make your wife happy. Is she happy? No. So you are sinner all the time. So מה אתה מתבייש? Why are you so ashamed? You have to fix it. So the mentality have to change. The mentality have to change. I say to everybody, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. Okay, I'm not. I'm a teacher. I'll teach you what to do. That's all. Because when you hear a counselor or therapist, so, oh, I'm psychic. My mind is. I'm not. I'm a teacher. That's all. Come, I'll teach you. That's all. What's the big deal? No, maybe the Rab now we look at me that I'm on the contrary. If somebody comes to me with a feeling, he said, can you check it, please? So what? I look at him like that. I see that he cares. Those who are not coming, from them I'll be afraid. Yeah. Huh? If he will make her happy, automatically he will be happy. Listen, we have to follow the Torah. The Torah says, "V'simach et ishto asher lakach." We have obligation to make her happy. Her way, not our way, which means a man, he knows how to make other men happy. Yeah. Again, you want me to go to this again? You remember the Shiur one? The Shammai and the Haaretz is very good. Huh? It's very good. First, the Shammai saying to the Haaretz, you grow one tomato. When I see that you're capable, then I'll give you rain. You see, when you don't learn, everything is upside down. When you're signing a ketubah, it's written everything there. V'simach ishto. Yeah. הרב צריך להסביר להם. הרב צריך להסביר. I don't let anybody sign unless I explain him exactly what he's signing. אתה לא שמעת בכלל.
Shalom tov, everybody. We'll see you Gemara learners at 7 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.